All right, fans, good evening and welcome back for another night of Ellsbury Indian basketball. This is Adam Presswood coming to you live from the Wright City High School gym, where we're about 4.5 minutes away from this game between our Ellsbury Indians and the Wildcats of Wright City. First things first, I want to send out major thanks to the staff here at Wright City. They have bent over backwards to make this broadcast happen. This is a very crowded Wright City gym, and there are, well, let's just say outlets are at a premium. So I'm up here basically on the weight room balcony. I am plugged in and running, but we're slightly higher and further away than the action at home, which accounts for the different view that you guys are seeing. I'm going to pivot the camera just a little bit. That's what the other end of the court is going to look like when I pan that direction. So a slightly different view, and I am my own cameraman tonight. So I ask in advance some forgiveness for what might be some choppiness between the play-by-play and the camera action. In the meantime, I want to run down the lineups for both teams. Starting with the Wright City Wildcats, their varsity team consists of number 3, Billy Pohl, a junior, number 5, David Liddell, a junior, number 10, Sean McDonald, a senior, number 11, Cameron Cole, a senior, number 12, Jack Simon, a senior, number 23, Devin Holmes, a senior, number 24, Connor McFadden, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, a sophomore, number 30, Brandon Contreras, a freshman, number 32, Nick Boland, a senior, number 33, Ricky McDonald, a senior. Number 35, Dylan Seabaugh, a sophomore. Number 44, JJ McRoberts, a sophomore. And number 55, Cameron Swearingen. And that last name is familiar to me for some reason. And Cameron is a junior. The varsity coach for the Wildcats is David Evans. Managers are Jordan Berkner, Caleb Irvin, and Morgan Rohan. And again, my apologies if any of those names were mispronounced. For Ellsbury, we're going to see number 2, Nathan Reed, a 6-foot junior guard. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 10, Michael Kelly, a 6-foot senior guard. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 12, Derek Taylor, a 6'3" junior guard and forward. Number 24, Jake Reimel, a 6-foot sophomore guard and forward. Number 44, Garrick Hill, a 6'6" junior forward. And number 54, Trevor Anthony, a 6'6" junior forward. The head coach for Ellsbury is Chad Twellman. The assistant coach is Andrew Hopkins. And the managers are listed as Sammy Chapman, Mackenzie Johnson, and Lauren Eberhardt. So with about a minute and a half remaining, I am going to try to run one message from one of our sponsors, and I will be right back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we are back and just moments away from the announcement of our starters. I don't know if we're going to do a national anthem or not. All right, we are going to do that, and I'll be right back. All right, coming out of that national anthem, now we are moments away from the starters for Ellsbury. Number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. For the Wildcats, number 5, David Liddell. Number 10, Sean McDonald. Number 12, Jack Simon. Number 23, Devon Holmes. And number 44, JJ McRoberts. All right, so again, fans, bear with me as I handle play-by-play and the camera at the same time. First time for everything, as Trevor Anthony is set to handle the tip-off for Ellsbury. He's going to be jumping against number 10, Sean McDonald. All right, Ellsbury briefly controlled the tip-off, but very briefly, and there's a whistle and palming already against the Wildcats. All right, Hill inbounds in the backcourt, and here comes Ellsbury. To the basket is number 12, Derek Taylor. Puts Ellsbury up 2-0 early on. Wright City off the glass, no good, rebounded by Jerkowski. And there's a pushing foul that's going to go against number 12. That's Jack Simon, his first. All right, Trevor Anthony catches the inbounds pass from Taylor. Hill now all the way to the basket, and it's no good, rebounded by Taylor. The putback falls. 4-0 Ellsbury, just like that. There's an Ellsbury steal. Here comes Hill all the way to the basket, and the reverse finds purchase. 6 unanswered points put up by the Indians, and I see we are having more trouble with our camera tonight. Wright City turns it over again. And Trevor Anthony sent that one in with authority. 8-0 Ellsbury. A very early and significant lead as Wright City takes a timeout, and we'll be right back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, coming out of that timeout, Ellsbury sends Nathan Reed, Garrick Hill, Derek Taylor, Josh Jerkowski, and Trevor Anthony. It is, of course, Wright City's basketball. from three-point land, and it rattles in. It's 8-3. There's an Ellsbury turnover, courtesy of Nathan Reed, and the Wildcats will inbound. Wright City's first two attempts didn't find purchase. They controlled all of the rebounds and still maintained possession. From three-point range again, no good. Ellsbury with the rebound. That foul is against number 12, Jack Simon, once again. That's his second. All right, there's a whistle and a foul away from the ball. That one's on number 10, Sean McDonald. Taylor inbounds to Hill finally. Hill to the glass, and it's good. Wright City now. The shot would not have counted anyway, but they do draw the foul. I think that's on Michael Kelly, who has just recently come into the game. And the Wildcats get that one to fall. It's 10-5. For three, Michael Kelly. Ellsbury up 13-5. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Ellsbury's going to get it back. Hill with the baseline drive and the dish to Trevor Anthony. Anthony's trip to the basket. Somewhat productive. The shot doesn't fall, but he draws the foul on number 10. Sean McDonald, the senior, already with 3 fouls, and we're not, well, they've got him with 2. I have 3. We're not even out of the first quarter. Anthony sinks the first, and it's a 9-point Ellsbury lead. He makes good on both. 10 points, the comfort zone for the Indians, with about 4 minutes remaining. And the Wildcats get that one to fall. Nowhere to go for Derek Taylor. He hands it back to Anthony near the top of the key, and Ellsbury stuck along the perimeter, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wright City. Nathan Reed and the Indians will get it back with 3:52 left in the first. Reed inbounds to Hill. Hill finds Taylor near the top of the key, and Ellsbury slows it way down. For three is Nathan Reed, no good. Rebounded by Wright City. Two-point attempt, no good. And Reed gets his hands on it and forces the jump ball. All right, into the game now for Ellsbury, number 24, Jake Reimel. Nathan Reed takes a seat. So it's Reimel, Kelly, Anthony, Taylor, and Hill for Ellsbury. Hill and Taylor in the backcourt. Inside, and Hill lays it in and makes it look easy. For three, Wright City's shot attempt is no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor to Kelly. Kelly with a nice bounce pass to Reimel, but it's picked off. Wildcats inbound against massive pressure from the Indians. There's a drive to the basket, and the 12-footer falls. There's the whistle, and Ellsbury called for steps. Oh, Wright City wanted the three. Instead, it's the long two that rattles back out. Here comes Ellsbury, and Trevor Anthony off the glass. Gets it to drop. Nice pass. Down underneath by the Wildcats. No shot. There's the whistle, and the foul is on number 44, Garrick Hill. I believe that's his first. That will send number 10, Sean McDonald, to the stripe. McDonald's first shot rattles out, rims out, maybe I should say. And Josh Jerkowski checks in for Trevor Anthony, I believe. Second free throw is good. Let's see how Ellsbury answers. Kelly on the outside, hands off to Taylor. Taylor takes it all the way in, and the layup is good. Wright City answers with one of their own. It's 21-12. And Garrick Hill's trip to the basket results in an offensive foul, his second. Subs in Trevor Anthony and Nathan Reed. Michael Kelly and Garrick Hill take a seat. Wright City now on the outside, and they're going to stay there, it looks like. For three is Wright City, no good. They get the rebound, and there's a little floater from the paint that rolls back out. That foul is on number 32, Nick Boland, and it sends the ball back Ellsbury's way. Nathan Reed to the basket, no good. Jerkowski's putback, no good. Kelly's putback, no good, and Wright City has the rebound. To the basket go the Wildcats, no good, and it's rebounded by Derek Taylor, who's having some trouble getting it back out of the backcourt. Reed for three, and it clips Webbing, 24-12. And Wright City's Hail Mary at the buzzer is to no avail. It's 24-12, an Ellsbury lead after one, and we'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back now with a fresh 8. Ellsbury sends out Nathan Reed, Josh Jerkowski, Trevor Anthony, Derek Taylor, and Michael Kelly. Wright City controls the basketball on the inbound at the timeline. For three, way short. Jerkowski with the rebound. Taylor all the way to the hole, and there's the whistle. He's called for steps. Wright City to the glass, and it falls. Reed for three, it's off the back, rebounded by Taylor. Taylor to the hole again, no shot. And Wright City comes away with it. There's a miss by the Wildcats. Ellsbury briefly controlled the rebound, but Wright City hung on. Into the game now, Jake Reimel. Josh Jerkowski, I believe, just sat down. So it's Trevor Anthony, Jake Reimel, Nathan Reed, Derek Taylor. No, Jerkowski is still out there. So I'm not sure who sat down. I take that back. Jerkowski for three, and it's off the rim. Rebounded briefly by Anthony, who's fouled. That's number 32, Nick Boland, his second. Inside to Anthony, and it's knocked away. He's got it back. And there's the timeout called by Ellsbury. All right, we'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, welcome back. Jerkowski struggling to inbound, finds Anthony. Down underneath, Anthony's shot is good, and he draws the foul. That one is on number 32 as well, Nick Boland, his third already. It's 26-14. And Anthony hits the charity shot. It's 27-14. Wright City now with possession. There's a steal by Jerkowski. And he takes it all the way to the basket, where it's off the underside of the rim. That was last touched by the Wildcats. And there's a steal by Wright City. And they go coast to coast. The shot doesn't fall, but they draw the foul. That one's on number 12, Jack Simon, the senior. And his first shot finds Purchase. 27-15 now, a 12-point Ellsbury lead. 5.5 to go in the first half. Both charity shots are good. Taylor on the outside with nowhere to go. He finds Reimel, who gives it right back. Reimel with the baseline drive and gives it up. Unfortunately, he gave it up to the Wildcats. Wright City for three, no good. And it's out of bounds, last touched by the Wildcats. Jerkowski will inbound for Ellsbury in the backcourt. Off the glass is Jerkowski. There's a baseline drive by Wright City. And so many things happened in those few seconds, I won't even bother to try and repeat them. It's Ellsbury's basketball. And that foul is against number 5, David Liddell. And it sends Michael Kelly to the stripe. 4:09 remaining in the half. Kelly hits the first part of the 1-and-1. The second rattles out. The lead is 14. Wright City on the outside for 3, and it's good. Kelly for 3, no good. Rebounded by Reimel, who bounces it off one of the Wildcats. Taylor will inbound for Ellsbury underneath their own basket. There's the floater to Anthony, who kicks it out to Reimel at the top of the key. Reimel gives it up to Jerkowski. Kelly for 3, no good. Rebounded by Wright City. And that's going to be a foul against Michael Kelly. That's his second. And it sends Wright City's number 10, Sean McDonald, to the stripe, where the first shot bounces in finally. It's 30-20. Jake Reimel checks out and Garrick Hill checks back in for the Indians. And McDonald's second shot doesn't fall. Hill with the rebound. Jerkowski with the bounce pass into Anthony, who gives it up to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor to Hill, and Hill is called for steps. The long two rattles back out, and Derek Taylor has the rebound for the Indians. Off the glass is Trevor Anthony, who's having one heck of a night. The shot falls for Wright City. Michael Kelly finds Jerkowski over on the right side, and it's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. And turnabout's fair play. It's out of bounds, last touched by Wright City. It's a foul on number 23, Devon Holmes. And that sends Derek Taylor to the stripe. Taylor's first shot bounces in off the front of the rim. The second is off the back, rebounded by the Wildcats. The three-point attempt rims back out. And Ellsbury throws it out of bounds. For three, and Wright City misses it all. They get the rebound. The long two misses as well. Garrick Hill has the rebound for Ellsbury. To the glass is Jerkowski, and it falls. Wright City for three. It's off the back of the rim. They get the rebound. Nice baseline work by the Wildcats. They nearly lose it, but hang on. And the shot doesn't fall. But number 32, Nick Boland, does draw the foul with under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It's 35-22. And the first charity shot misses. The second rattles in, bringing the game to within 12. .7 remaining, and Derek Hill will inbound for Ellsbury, and he finds Derek Taylor, and he finds Garrick Hill, who gets the two to fall. (37-23) with 5.6 remaining. Wright City for three. I don't believe it would have counted even had it gone. So at the buzzer, it's a 14-point lead for Ellsbury, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, fans, welcome back. I apologize once again for our consistent, I want to say inconsistent, but that wouldn't be honest, consistent camera cutouts. These basketball broadcasts really are a two-man job. If you're just joining us, we've got about 25 seconds remaining in the halftime break. The score coming out of the half will be 37-23 in Ellsbury's favor. All right, that'll do it. We've got a fresh 8. We're going to make a few little adjustments, ladies and gentlemen. See if they help. Wright City now with possession in your screen down below. Working the ball along the perimeter. There's a shallow drive into the paint, but good pressure by Ellsbury forces the ball right back out. And Wright City is stripped of the ball, but they hang on. Off the glass, and the Wildcats make good on that one. It's a 12-point lead now. Trevor Anthony for Ellsbury at the high post, dishes off to Nathan Reed, who loses it off the dribble. The Wildcats get that one back with just over 7 remaining. That was a quick minute. Ellsbury was stripped of the ball under their own basket, and we've got a whistle. And one of the referees, I think, is cautioning Nathan Reed to watch his mouth and his temperament. To the glass is Derek Taylor for 2. And another near turnover for Wright City. It's last touched by Ellsbury, however. The nice alley-oop pass picked off by Ellsbury. Derek Taylor brings it across the timeline. Jerkowski to the basket, and the little floater doesn't fall. Wright City for 3. It's off the front of the rim. And Garrick Hill gets his hands on it long enough to force the jump. Possession arrow favors Wright City. To the glass go the Wildcats, and Ellsbury comes away with it. For 3, no good. Rebounded by Wright City. There's the long 2 that misses everything. Trevor Anthony at the high post kicks it back out. Michael Kelly now at the top of the key, swings left and finds Nathan Reed. Reed with a nice spin move that nearly results in a turnover. He hangs on. And Ellsbury loses it in traffic. Here come the Wildcats. The basket does not count. Wouldn't had it fallen, but the foul is going to go against number 54, Trevor Anthony, his second. And the charity shot is good. That is from up here. I'm having trouble seeing those yellow numbers. I believe that is number 14. But it's not. Let's try 44, J.J. McRoberts. His trip to the stripe makes the score 39-26. Still in Ellsbury's favor. Here comes Garrick Hill all the way to the basket. The shot doesn't count, but we've got a whistle. That's on 32, Nick Boland, his fourth. Derek Taylor, inbounds to Logan Anthony, who puts it in off the glass for two more. Wright City's shot attempt is no good, rebounded by Nathan Reed. Derek Taylor now way over on the left side. He's going to take it all the way in. No, he backs out. He had me fooled. Kicks it over to Michael Kelly. Kelly gives it right back. Taylor finds Hill, who drives the baseline and lays another one in off the glass. It's 43-26. Three-point attempt is no good, but Wright City comes up with the rebound. Trevor Anthony is fouled from behind on the rebound. That is going to go against number 5, David Liddell. All right, Garrick Hill inbounds to Taylor in the backcourt. Here come the Indians once again. Michael Kelly with the bounce pass to Hill on the baseline. Nice spin move and off the glass. It's good for two more. Wright City to the hole against the double team. It's no good. Anthony has the rebound. And that's an offensive foul against Logan Anthony. That is his third.
Let's go.
3 minutes remaining here in the third. Wright City with possession on the outside. There's a drive into the paint. The shot's no good, but the Wildcats get the rebound. They're stripped, but there's a whistle. I think that's going to go against Derek Taylor. That is Taylor's third. And we have a few warnings from the officials down underneath about words and temperament. And he has had his fill. All right, and I like to see that. I like to see the officials clean things up. Wright City still with possession of the ball. There's a pass into the high post. They kick it back out. Nice pressure by Ellsbury, and Jerkowski forces the turnover. Off the glass is Jerkowski. The feed from Kelly, and it's good. Baseline drive by Wright City, and an offensive foul against number 44, J.J. McRoberts. Well, what goes around comes around. No, excuse me. Against number 23, Devon Holmes. Jake Reimel into the game as Michael Kelly takes a seat. Garrick Hill inbounds to Taylor. Nice baseline drive by Hill. He kicks it back out, and Taylor for three, and he clips Webbing. That's not a shot he takes very often, but boy, did we need that. Not that we were trailing, but always nice to have an infusion of energy. Wright City now to the basket. The floater doesn't fall. Hill with the rebound. For three is Reimel, no good. Wright City with the rebound, and Reimel ties him up. That's Reimel's first. Wright City nearly loses the ball on the baseline. They hang on, and now they do lose it. Now the Indians have lost it. There's about 6 turnovers right there in a row, fans. Jerkowski with the steal and the travel. So it'll go back Wright City's way. 50-26 is our score. Nice move to the basket by Wright City, and it's good for 2. Reimel's three-point attempt was short. Wright City now with possession. Nice pass down underneath. And the shot is good. Ellsbury still up by 20. Jake Reimel takes, nope, I thought he was going to take a seat. He stays in. Taylor inbounds to Anthony. Michael Kelly now with the basketball, and here come the Indians. Off the glass, no good. Anthony with the rebound, and he goes up against the triple team. The basket is not even close, but he draws the foul. That's on number 44, J.J. McRoberts. His first. Anthony misses the first. He sinks the second. 51-30. Wright City for three. It's no good. Reimel with the rebound. It's a foul against 44. J.J. McRoberts is second. Jerkowski inbounds to Michael Kelly. And we've got a timeout taken. And it's a 30. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Back now with 25.4 remaining, and Jerkowski inbounds to Trevor Anthony, who has it stripped right out of his hands. And the Wildcats have the easy two. There's another steal, and here comes Wright City again. This one is far from over. Off the glass for two, and it's 51-34. There's the buzzer, and the shot is not going to count. So we've played three here at Wright City. The score 51-34, and we'll be back in a few.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we're back at the timeline as Michael Kelly gets set to inbound for Ellsbury. A fresh 8 minutes and a 51-34 score. Kelly finds Taylor in the backcourt. Oh, Hill was looking for the three from the top of the key. That's not a shot he takes. It's stolen. All right, the shot fell, but it's not going to count. Wright City has the inbounds pass knocked away by Ellsbury. They'll do it all again. There's the pass, and the three-point attempt, no good, rebounded by Anthony. And that's a foul against number 23, Devon Holmes. It's going to send Trevor Anthony to the stripe. The shot misses. Hill with the rebound. The putback is no good. There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Ellsbury. Wright City with some fancy ball work, and it results in another 2 points. We are going to have to not turn our backs on these guys. The foul is against number 5, David Liddell, his first. And it sends Michael Kelly to the stripe. Kelly's first shot is good. 52-36. He misses the second off the front of the rim. And the ball is loose on the floor. Ellsbury comes away with it, but there's a whistle. And that's a timeout taken by the Indians. We'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back now with 6:57 remaining. 52-36 our score. Taylor inbounds to Hill. Hill to Kelly over on the right side. Kelly with the bounce pass to Reed, who gives it right back. And Kelly finds his way to the hole for 2. That was nice. Wright City throws it away. Taylor brings it across for Ellsbury and takes it all the way in for the 2. Wright City for 3, and they drain that one. 56-39. There's the whistle, and let's see. It's against number 11, Cameron Cole, his second, and it sends Michael Kelly to the stripe. Kelly's shot is in and out, rebounded by Wright City. Wright City for 2, it's off the front, and Hill controls the rebound for Ellsbury, but we've got another whistle. All right, it's coming back Wright City's way. And they inbound underneath their own. The shot, no good. They get the rebound. The putback off the glass, almost a hook shot. And another foul against number 11, Cameron Cole, will send Michael Kelly back to the line. Kelly misses the first. Bud gets the second to rattle home. Wright City looking for the three. There it is. It's off the rim, rebounded by Garrick Hill. Traveling against Ellsbury, and that's going to send it. Or wait a minute, maybe it wasn't. No, that's a foul. Another one against number 11, Cameron Cole, his fourth. He's racked him up quickly, and it sends Garrick Hill to the line. Hill hits the first. Hill's second shot rims back out. That one is going to go against number 2, Nathan Reed, and the ball will stay with Wright City. Out of bounds, last touched by Wright City. Derek Taylor all the way in, and it's off the glass for 2. Actually, it didn't touch the glass for more than a second. Wright City for 3, no good. They get the rebound. The putback from the high post falls, 60-43. There's a Wildcat steal, and they bring it all the way down for a quick 2. They're within 15 with under 4 minutes remaining. Josh Jerkowski on the outside finds Trevor Anthony. And that one our referees seem confused for a second. They're going to call that on number 10, Sean McDonald. his third, but it looks like there's going to be a technical. Hang with us. And yeah, we're going to shoot some technical foul shots down here. The call still unclear to everyone in the stands and I think to some of the officials. All right, that shot brings it to within 14 for Wright City. And that one makes it 60-47. Did we have a double technical? We've got another conference with our referees at half court. We do have a double technical, and Josh Jerkowski will shoot for the Indians. Jerkowski hits the first. And drains the second as well. All right, Nathan Reed takes a seat for Ellsbury as Michael Kelly checks back in, and possession still remains with the Indians. That was confusing to say the least, and we've got a timeout, I believe, taken by Coach Twellman and the Indians, so we'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, Jerkowski inbounds to Taylor. Taylor takes it all the way in. And it finds a home, 64-47. Wildcats for three. It's off the front, rebounded by Taylor. Here come the Indians, and there's a whistle against Wright City. That's number 5, David Liddell. And that sends Derek Taylor to the stripe with 3:16 left in the game. Taylor misses the first. Taylor misses both. It stays 64-47, and there's a whistle. That is against number 11, Josh Jerkowski, and it sends Wright City to the stripe. Jake Reimold checks in for Derek Taylor. The shot misses, and Garrick Hill controls the rebound for Ellsbury. to the hole, and Michael Kelly throws it off the underside of the rim. So Wright City has it back. For three, no good. Rebounded by Trevor Anthony, and we've got a fight down underneath that results in a jump ball with the arrow favoring the Wildcats. Wright City for two, and it's good. Anthony with the bounce pass into Garrick Hill. A near steal, but Michael Kelly hangs on. Garrick Hill now finds Reimel over on the right side. Bounce pass into Kelly, who kicks it right back out. Reimel didn't want the long two. That is number 12, Jack Simon with the push, and it sends Kelly back to the stripe. He misses the first. That one is in and out, so the score remains unchanged after the trip to the charity stripe. Here comes Wright City. For three, no good, but they get the rebound and the putback. Garrick Hill is fouled by, I believe, David Liddell. Let's see. Yes, his fourth, and it sends Hill back to the stripe. At the end of this, they are going to unplug me very quickly and clear out this gym as Hill misses the first. I will very quickly announce our People's Bank and Trust player of the game while I still have power. But we will do no interview, unfortunately. The setup tonight does not allow for that, nor does the time that I have before they close up this gym. Hill hits the second. The three-pointer is no good. Derek Taylor has the rebound, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Wright City. It's Jack Simon's fourth foul. Taylor's first shot rattles in. It's 66-51. Taylor makes them both. For three, Wright City shot is no good. They end up with the rebound. The trip to the glass isn't productive, but they draw the foul. That's against Garrick Hill, Ellsbury's big man. That's his third. The charity shot is no good. Still a 16-point Ellsbury lead with just over a minute and a half remaining in the game. The second shot finds its way in, and let's see how Ellsbury answers. Not that they really are under any pressure to do so. There's a steal by Wright City. The layup is off the front, and Ellsbury comes up with it again. Czerkowski kicks it out to Taylor. And Ellsbury resets. Garrick Hill is fouled on his way inside by number 3, Billy Pohl, his first. All right, Hill's first is off the rim. And we've got a timeout taken. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, fans, we're back after a few technical difficulties. Garrick Hill is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 54 seconds remaining. 68-52 the score. Wright City for 3. No good. Rebounded by Trevor Anthony, who's double teamed. Gets it into the hands of Drakowski, who's fouled. Josh hits the first. And he hits the second as well. It's an 18-point Ellsbury lead, 70-52. Wright City with possession. There's the three, no good. They get the rebound, the putback does not fall, and it's out of bounds, last touched by Wright City. Looks like we've got another timeout taken. We'll take another break.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
.30 remaining as Rymel looks to inbound and does to Derek Taylor, who's quickly fouled. All right, Taylor hits the first. One more, and Ellsbury will have a lead of 20 with 29 seconds left in the game. Just like that, 72-52 as Wright City now with possession and a three. That finds a home. 72-55, and we've got a whistle. Give me a minute. Okay, so Logan Anthony with his fourth foul. And it sends the Wildcats to the stripe where they missed the first. I believe that's number 10, Sean McDonald. And he misses them both. Anthony gets both hands on the ball, and we've got another whistle. Rymel inbounds to Taylor. Taylor finds Anthony, whose trip to the basket is a rough one. The shot doesn't fall. He does draw the foul. 16 seconds remaining, 72-55. Trevor hits the first. And he hits the second as well. Into the game now, Michael Kelly, as Trevor Anthony takes a seat. Here come the Wildcats. And it's out of bounds, last touched by Wright City with 9.8 remaining. The Indians will get it back. Rymel inbounds to Taylor, who's just going to hang on to it if he can. All right, there is the buzzer. The final score once again, 74-55 in favor of Ellsbury. I'm going to go ahead and award Co-People's Bank and Trust players of the game, and those players are going to be Trevor Anthony and Derek Taylor. I'm going to get off the air as quickly as I can, but congratulations to both of those young men. You are tonight's People's Bank and Trust players of the game. Once again, this has been Adam Presswood coming to you live from Wright City's high school gym as a one-man show here tonight. I apologize once again for the technical difficulties, and we will be back on the air with you, I believe, next Monday evening. Until then, have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.